We're going to start this evening with a history lesson. Okay, and I'm going to call on King to come up here and join me for this. This is... A little bit of background about this history lesson. This is something that happened 5 years ago. Just about this time of year, 5 years ago. We had a summer that was very similar to the one we just experienced. It was hot and it was dry. It was not quite as hot, but it was a little drier than this past summer's been. But as it turned out, just about a week before classes, we got lots of rain to make up for all the rain we had. It was like 6 to 8 inches overnight. And we had a flood on Bluffton's campus. And this is the story of heroism, okay? This is the story of a group of people that banded together to save a Bluffton landmark. And we can go ahead and bring the PowerPoint up here. This is the Ballad of Shoker Hill. Okay, go ahead. Well, gather round, young beavers, I've a tale to tell to you. It happened not that long ago, right here at Bluffton U. The faculty and staff were ready to go to Lima for their annual meet. But Jim Harder saw the floods arising and declared, we won't retreat. By early on that morning, before most of us were awake, the rain had swelled Little Riley Creek into mighty Riley Lake. Before we knew what hit us, it took out the network and phones. So if we tried to call for help, we couldn't get a dial tone. Don Snyder brought a pump for the library to keep the water out. Centennial seemed safe, but Shoker's fate was very much in doubt. The buildings and grounds crew had a plan to get out of this jam. They said, we're gonna need a bunch of beavers, 'cause we need to build a dam. Yes, it helps to have some beavers when you want to build a dam. The mighty Bluffton football team was there to lend a hand. They waded in and prepared to make this crucial goal line stand. They were up to the challenge because they were such good sports. So they dug their heels into the mud and hiked up their shorts. They looked a little silly. They hiked up their shorts. All the extra water had made the sewers overflow. What the team was wading in was not quite pure H2O. The team cried out to the campus, we would thank you very much if when you use the toilet, you remember not to flush. Feel free to use the toilet as long as you don't flush. The bags arrived, they passed them around. They got to work full tilt. It wasn't very long before that beaver dam was built. And although the water on the outside got up to about waist high, the inside of Shoker stayed relatively dry. Just a few inches of water is relatively dry. When the water had been pumped away, the cleaning crew came in. They had to get Shoker ready for classes to begin. They mopped and swept and vacuumed, and they scrubbed each desk and chair. They threw away the things that were damaged beyond repair. We lost a Van de Graaff generator and an old oscilloscope and a few other things, but overall, much less than we dared hope. It could have been much worse without the efforts of that crew. When beavers work together, there's no telling what we can do.